Welcome to another Murktide video. I'm trying today a build that goes a little bit bigger on Kaito with 3 copies of Kaito, 4 copies of Orcish Bowmaster. I have a white splash. White splash is mandatory in this Affinity world. I think you have to splash either white or red. I decided to go for white because alongside Pest Control, I also have a Celestial Purge, which is important against Boros as it exiles the Bombardment, and the Kataki, which is very good against the Affinity deck that's floating around. Yes, that's it. Let's just go for a league. Shall we? Okay, on the draw with Psychic Frog. I decided to put 3 Surveillance in this deck. Maybe it's too many Surveillance. Okay. Opponent's playing the Affinity deck. That's super popular these days. Another reason why I love the Orcish Bowmaster is that these decks are packing Thoughtcast Thought Monitor. Alright. Pest Control stays on top. I don't think so, just Lex. Alright. Let's clean what they have before they can play Kappa Cannoneer. And opponent concedes. Alright. Alright. I guess the... Oh, I win the match? Take it. I'll take it. So the reason why I decided to join a league with this deck is I played Blue-Red Affinity. I played 3 mirror match in a league. And I just said there no stress and pest control. First match Affinity. Draw pest control. Opponent concedes the match. So yeah, so far so good. Okay, let's go. One more. The pest control Tamio, little bit of a numbo. Don't get me wrong. But I think pest control is better than meltdown because you can't obviously cannot main deck meltdown, but you can main deck pest control. Maybe you can play without Tamio, but I think Tamio Orc is alright. For one Tamio. And pest control also kills the opponent Tamio, which can be tough to beat for this deck. Wow, opponent misses a second land drop. You love to see it. I'm gonna fetch Island. Attack pass, and now just securing the value from Tamio without moving. Yeah, just gaining cards. Opponent may need to push it. They know I have a second one though. Yeah, this is so bad. Like, so bad. Thoughtseize, while I just draw extra cards with Tamio. I'm like no interested in doing anything. I just attack and pass. Sure. Okay, yeah, this game is seems to be another easy one. I could flip Tammy, I think I will this turn. I can use the clue, or I think I'm just gonna go three Preordain Tamio. I think push is good. So opponent may go land frog. I guess the problem could be actually land Murktide now that I think about it. Maybe I should have respect Murktide a bit more. Yeah. I could have gone like Toss sees you, I guess. The thing is that when you have full hand like this, Toss is bad, right? But I guess Murktide could be a problem against my hand. And now I'm just taking up Tamio. I don't want to crack this clues now. But it passes. Okay. Crack a clue. If they go Orc, I can probably let her resolve and then go my own Orc. Yeah, not much is happening here. I'm assuming they have their own Orc, but that's fine. Let me attack. Subtlety, maybe? Okay. Let me counter this. Because I need to kill Orc if I want to have, Tamio. Okay, another one. If I want to have Tamio. Opponent plays 3 Subtlety in their main deck. Wow. It's a lot of Tamios. Sorry, Subtlety. I think they misclicked. Don't know what they did. But yeah, this game was over anyway. Okay. Let's look at the sideboard. I don't really find much. Pest Control is bad for sure, and I think I'm just bringing in 2 Spell Bomb. That's it. This deck is very focused to beat Eldrazi, Boros, Affinity. I guess Celestial Purge is good. It kills Frog or Kaito. I think Cling to Dust is bad, but it's a Cycler. I think it's better than the Cyber cards that I have. Maybe it's not better than Force. Unclear. Anyway, submit. Any thoughts on Stern Scolding? Maybe. Maybe it's not a bad idea. It counters Orc, Frog, Tamio. Yeah, I just think that both subtlety and cling may actually be a cling is just worse than subtlety. Have you ever seen a good play where they subtlety their own creature? Hmm. Well, you can subtlety the what's it called, the Cascade card. I saw I played Oculus the other day. I mean, you know me, I play everything. Yeah, I like this more than I like Oculus. But the video is out on Sunday Murktide. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Island Go here, holding up Scolding for Frog. Yeah, Pulse Delta actually is better. So if the opponent doesn't play Frog, I can Surveil. I guess that's fine to Scolding as well. Let's get Hollywood Fountain. I have Slice of Purge in my deck. I love how they completely moved away from the concept of island, and now blue basic lands are just a blue art. Truly Pokemon energy, as I've been calling them for a while. Alright, that's counter. Thoughtseize. Little bit clunky, a little bit clunky. I guess I wish I played Water Grave on tap now. Because now I can't really sequence properly. Wow, Quantum Riddler, that's weird. That's weird, Quantum Riddler in that deck. Man, look how threat heavy my opponent is. I think I want to take Subtlety here. So I can rely on this Murktide safely. It's going to be very large, 6/6. But I can tap it with Kaito if they draw a third land. But if they play Frog and I play Murk, I think I'm favorite. Okay, they draw a third land. Are you Quantum Riddlering? Is that what you're doing with your mana? Oh, maybe they play around Spells Snare. Oh, I see. Okay. Nice draw, Stern Golden. Let's put this in the bin, whatever it is. Sorry. I'm sorry, Thoughts is, but you had to go. This way I can hold up the Skolden for my opponent threats. I guess if they go 4th mana, Kaito is annoying. Then I'll have to top deck the Celestial Purge. But I think I had to take Subtlety there, for sure. I think this game is alright. We can lose, of course. My opponent has lots of threats. We don't have any threats outside of this Murktide in play. Which, if answered by a Kaito tap, will leave me in a pretty bad spot, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just drawing a card. I don't think I forced a negation, but maybe I do. I don't remember. Yeah. I also bought a graveyarding that preordain was bad too. Preordain is very good in a spot like this. Yeah, yeah. No plays available, unfortunately. Okay, Orcish Bowmaster is alright. I'm not gonna say it's good. And chump the Kaito. But I can cast Quantum Riddler now and the game slips away, I think. Yeah, this was a case of like when I lot more threats than us. When a lot more threats than us. But I did bring in extra answers to Kaito with the Celestial Purge. I don't think I can do very much else. When it plays Frog, I'm gonna scold this. No, Carlone, I don't. Try ask ChatGPT. Whenever Twitch chat asks me a question, usually ChatGPT answers it already. Okay, let's make a land drop. And I'm gonna play a 6 mana Murktide Regent. I guess this game is not over yet. If opponent, I mean, they have Quantum Riddler. I'm so glad they didn't play Quantum Riddler because it's in their warp zone. They're gonna draw 2 cards a turn from now on. Sacrifice a creature. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice the. Hmm. Allora, let me think. If I sacrifice the bigger, they have to plus Tamio. Sorry, they plus Kaito to go through. No, it's not true. This is a 4/5 already. So if I sacrifice the bigger, Puna can just tap. Yeah, I think I sacrifice the smaller. Yeah, because they can just tap it. They will tap it, but then it dies to Orc. A land. I need a spell here. Alright, let's go Orc. Ping Kaito. Think I want to play a... Is there any merit for holding doesn't end? Yeah, I guess. When it attacks, I know they have I mean I'm at 3. They have another orc, it's fine. Otawara? So that'll do my upkeep. Okay. And you can chum block. Okay, opponent draws a card with preordained. We're gonna ping the orc. And make an orc army. Find a push for Tommy or lose. Alright, GG. Game number 3 on the play. Submit. 3. My hand doesn't have a second land. I think I'm gonna keep it though. I'm gonna surveil turn 1. Draw second land, good things. If I don't, I can still play Thoughtseize, so it's somewhat alright. Plus I push in case they have Frog. Still gonna go for the survey land. I think turn 2 Frog is stronger. Okay, that's fine. Not untapped, but it's okay. Third land on top, very lucky. And then I think I'm just gonna. It's tough because you don't want to go Thoughtseize against Tamio, just like what they did my opponent game one. But also, I don't want to play push when my opponent can play frog, you know? So I think I have to play Thoughtseize, even though it's not amazing. Okay. Game previous is the same hand that my opponent had before. Wow, what a hand. I think I take Kaito. Kaito. I think I take Kaito. Or I can take Frog, and then next turn I push the Tamio and play Orc, followed by Kaito. So your Kaito is strangled in your hand. Yeah, actually I'm gonna do that, I think. So I'll take Frog. Your hand is these four plus Kaito. Also taking Frog is never really bad. Like Frog's great. I may again lose to Kaito because I don't discard it, just like game two. I'm trying to control it. Okay, they just cracked the clue. Okay. Now I draw third land, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go push pass. My opponent goes Quantum Raidler, we go Orc. Their hand is this 3 plus Kaito. Okay. Looks like they're playing Riddler. I respond with Orc. Yeah, I think so. I respond with Orc. They have to push it. And then I can ninjutsu the Kaito. Alright, perfect. I was able to map the how the game would have gone from turn two on with full informations. Now, of course the Orc army dies, but rip, you know. It is what it is. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for the greater good of having a planeswalker in play. Now, let's draw land. Okay, Murktide push. Hmm. What should I do? Murktide push. Murktide seems good. My opponent has Kaito. There's not that many answers to Murktide. I think I'm gonna graveyard push, draw Murktide. I could also bin both and just dig for a land. Okay, love to see that. Preordain. Opponent may be looking for answers to Kaito. If they don't play white, they have a Shieldred Edict. Whereas we have Celestial Purge. They top both. Scary. They play Orc. Ping me. Untap land. Tamio. Yeah, that push would have been good. So their hand is Kaito plus 2 cards. Okay, draw push regardless. Um, uh, uh, Okay, let's begin by attacking with Tamio. Sorry, Kaito. Yeah. what I can do is -2 on Tamio. Push the orc. And now I can either play Murktide. Opponent can just Kaito tap it, I guess. But then we attack the Kaito back. Or I can just pass. I think passing is bad. I think passing is bad. I think I'm gonna go Merc. Go. You can go Kaito tap. I think that'll be fine. If you go Subtlety, I bottom this Merc. But then you're left with one card in hand. Okay. You pitch Kaito. Alright, but you have Quantum Riddler. I guess you can cast that one. Yeah, Quantum Riddler actually will win you the game. Maybe I should have respected Quantum Riddler. Just go land go. I couldn't have gone Merc. Yeah, I'm gonna die to Quantum Riddler. This card's fantastic. Draw 2 cards. Flips Cameo. Oh my god. I didn't think about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We lost. We just lost. We just lost. The game is over. Crazy. Quantum Riddler. Maybe good in even in decks that don't have ways to blink it. This card is just great. Wow. Crazy impressive match by Quantum Riddler. If I hold up counterspell, what do they do? Maybe they just can't do anything. But maybe they just cast Kaito and I can just take away the game. Oh, they can't cast Kaito. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at this point, the game is just over. I can't do anything. Yeah, I gotta concede. GG. Quantum Riddler just took over. We up against? Fortunately on the draw, but Force Negation can help. Okay. Adore is land Guide of Souls. Huh? That's rare. Draw. A second Cling to Dust. Which may be too many Cling to Dust. But between Persist and Flage and yeah, that's like a lot of graveyard decks going on right now. Absolute Pride. Alright, let me go Swamp Push. I don't have mana to cast Pest Control yet. Nice. Great draw. Orcish Bowmaster against also Pride. I'm gonna let my opponent tap out because I don't know if they counters. I don't know my opponent deck. It's not a normal deck at least. And there we go Orc. Killing the Ocelot. Now I don't want them to untap again. I don't know their deck. Opponent plays Mockingbird. I guess they kill my Orc. Sure. Draw land, see a second frog. I think is good enough. I might as well just pass. Yeah, tomorrow in Italy is national holiday. Yeah, going out on the boat in the morning and then have like a big lunch. That's the plan for me. So no stream tomorrow morning. But I think I'll stream on Saturday though to make up for it. Because then next week I'll be away going to Berlin to record card market videos. And then to Copenhagen for the Flesh and Blood GP. Okay, opponent passes, nice. Draw. Another frog. Do I want to fly the frog? Not really. I think I'm just happy to attack. If opponent chumps, sure. If they let me go, sure, I grow the thing. Yeah, they chump. I'm okay with it. Yeah, this Orcish Bowmaster is being annoying. Stopping literally every card that I have. Prudent, cling to dust, force, frog. Felia, va. Yeah, I think Simic Ritual is good. Good deck. There's a bad matchup against Boros Energy, but it's good against all the combo. Ooh, they have the combo. They have the combo, chat. At least they don't draw two cards. Man, I wish I had Orc in play. It's funny how my blue-white opponent was able to kill my Orc with Mockingbird. It's getting farmed by this card. Maybe should have some removals, but I can kill it. Man, these new cards impacted Modern a lot. Both Pinnacle Emissary and the Quantum Riddler. Quite popular. That's Forces Ephemerate. Opponent draws two cards. It's too good. It's too good. How can you beat that? 2 mana, draw two cards, and then blink it to have a 4/6 in play. And then if they play a card, they're gonna draw two more cards now, end of turn. Vabbè, ho perso. Mamma mia. Can't compete. Yeah, I just can't compete against this card. Like, I'm trying to go mid-range, and they just go so much more mid-range than me. Is Flage just obsolete now? Haven't seen a Flage in so long. The other day, I lost two Boros with Rest in Peace. They didn't even have Flage. I'll go Print in turn 1. I don't like Thoughtseize, even though Thoughtseize is one of the few answers to Rizzler, I guess. Nah, Torpor Orb is a scam. You die to the 4/6 attack, plus failure flip blinks it. Torpor Orb, as always, will be a scam. Literally anything that you just play and don't gain value from is a scam. Don't play those cards. You'd be like, then what I do? I don't know. Die to it? No. Counter. Maybe you need to play a removal spell. I mean, we have Thoughtseize, so maybe I shouldn't have bottomed it, although I didn't know I was going to draw two lands. Not sure, but definitely it's not those like 2 mana things that. Because I think I made a video, you might not have seen it, but I had Torpor Orb and I just cast it and I just lost the games. I drew a second copy, which is also terrible. Plus they have ending as well. If it's really bothering them, they have kill spell for it. Anyway, let's see. I have pest control, but doesn't seem like they have one drops. What's this? Ending? Mockingbird. Stop copying my cards. Make your own. You go Solitude? No, okay. Counter spell. Niente, I think I can't do much. I just play land go here. I can't attack. Man, Mockingbird. Mockingbird. I remember buying it for €8 each. Never played them once. Hashtag buy high, never sell. Their frog is better. That's flying without exiling 3. You are right, my friend. Okay, you pass. Surveil. Land to the bin. Spell to the top. Not a great spell, but okay. Let me cast it. Failure. Counter. Ready to be resolved. Oh, there it is. No, look how many combos they have. They have Riddler Ephemerate, Shepherd Ephemerate, Failure Riddler. I think I'm actually taking Ephemerate here. Yeah. Or, aspetta un attimino. If I let them do Shepherd Ephemerate, then I have Pest Control for the 1-drops. Right? This card doesn't do too much. Eh? What do you guys think? Let me take Riddler. I lose to this card even at 5 mana. Sweet deck my opponent has. I've never seen it before. Okay, push is good. Kaito good. I don't know how good. We can't kill the bird. I have push on top, right? I can't kill the bird. I think this game is a little bit more winnable now that I took the Riddler. If everyone is playing mid-range, why aren't combo decks rampant? Because it's not true. The metagame is diverse. Everyone of sample size of what? One match? Dingo to play the challenge with the opponent deck. Oh, did he? Let me see the list. Let me see the list. Uvu. Gyarados. Wow, it's like super cool. So many new cards. Man, it's crazy how much a new set impacted Modern. Very successful set. Okay, what did you do there? You prismatic ended my thing and passed with failure. Okay. What I can do is top land, counterspell failure, push the frog. Yeah. And you can go 5 mana this. I guess you can go ephemerate that. I mean, the meta is super diverse. It's modern. You don't have anything that dominates. You just have a bunch of decks. You gotta play them well, know them well. You know, the classic modern. Doo-doo-doo. So they can do the combo now. Sheffer plus Ephemerate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you Ephemerate this. Oh no, you have Ocelot. Okay, they didn't Ephemerate. Weird. I think the right play was to to Ephemerate. I have 6 lands though, like it's just way too many. Do I want to surveil too? I think so. It sucks to surveil and not draw, but I think it's better than getting an emblem. Ugh. Terrible top decks. You wish they upgraded the cyber sides? That's the thing that people said for like 15 years. That's okay. That's okay. Let's play by the rules. Let's not change the rules. Oh, that's why, because you have another one of that you can ephemerate. I mean, the problem of this game is that I just I just drew 2 extra lands. Plus, our casting Kaito is just not a good play. Not a good play. Opponent just had the right mix of threats and answers with this ending and the Mockingbird. Definitely a good deck, the ones the opponent's playing against me. We're still struggling to find a proper win. Match 1, we just got a concession. Maybe 19 lands too many? I don't know. Alright. Great hand. Undercity Sewer, baiting a counterspell. Go. Thoughtseize. Oh no, my frog. Okay. They didn't take frog. That means they push, I guess. Is Riddler a better frog? Maybe. Maybe. I took counterspell in a row there. Classic surveil bug. Is Riddler a better frog? Maybe. Am I casting Orc? Or am I respecting their Orc? I think I'm respecting their Orc. I'll just do nothing here. I'm gonna go Graveyard. I've been flooding every game, so I don't wanna desperately need a... I don't desperately need an untapped land here. I do it like a 4th land now. Huh. Bottom both. Pass. I think that that's near frog was a good thing. It's just Opponent has pushed for sure for my frog, so I don't know when I'm deploying this. And now I just want to go or Kaito make my land drop to continue. Opponent's playing creativity, huh? Okay, so they definitely don't have Orcish Bowmaster in their deck. I thought it was like Rakdos Hollow One. Still though, I think I can't move because opponent goes like Dwarven Mind Creativity. It's bad. Maybe it's not that bad actually, right? I can Kaito tap down the thing. Okay, no, now the now the Archon would kill the Kaito, so I can't. I have to just go frog now. Renantix. Opponent's missing land drop, I believe. Maybe I should just act and counter this. It's like they played a top land Dwarven Mine, so I think they're missing land drop. Three of a kind. I'm gonna draw a card with Frog, and then after I drew a card, I'm gonna Ninjutsu Kaito. So on the Frog or on the Orc? I think on the Frog. So that I have a body in case they resolve a Archon of Cruelty. I think I like both of these. A Thoughtseize. If they have only one Arc Creativity, I'll take it. Bolting. Their hand is Hole Patch Formation, which kills a creature with flying. Okay, they play Fable. Attack. Probably take. And then I Surveil to draw. Um, mm, no, here I'm gonna go pass. In your turn, I'm going to play Orc, target Goblin Shaman, then Fable resolves. Yeah, so you drew push. Okay. So at this point, I guess you can't play creativity if I push that. So you can only unlikely that you can reanimate. We'll see. You have to draw. Okay, now the discard Dwarven Mind persist. We're still fighting here. Do I want to trade with this? I think so. I'll give you. I'll give you a token, but I hold the push this way. Like you get a token that you can creativity onto. So maybe it wasn't a good idea. But I guess you have that token anyway with the food draw card. Problem is that this Puddle Push can be dead. We'll see. I guess no, I have the Fable. Draw. Attack. Right, that's the counter spell that I needed to lock up the game. I can go Frog. Yeah, and then I hold up both push and counter spell. I mean, can still die to like thoughts plus creativity, I guess. It'd be a shame if I lose this game though. The ability itself as a creature. Yep. Bye bye graveyard. Because now I can push the Kiki. Okay, new Fable. Right, so I can kill this. Oh yeah, I have lethal now. I plus Kaito and it's a 4. Took a while, but I was able to put my opponent life total down to 0. With the Bane of Nightmares. Alright. We'll want Nihil Spellbomb, Celestial Purge. I may want Harbinger as well. Taking out Pest Control. Uh, Spellsner has very few targets. Very, very few targets, I think. Maybe push. Yeah, let's cut push. Okay, I keep. You gonna cut some Kaitos? Maybe. Maybe I should have. All right, let's go see the sewers. Eh, yeah, maybe it's a graveyard. Although it is good here, but they don't play Rumble. Malevolent Rumble? Usually not. Okay, opponent passes, nice. Think I want to go preordain. So they have a. Let's go preordain to get a third land. Actually, I think I like both of these. I'm gonna go land go. Opponent goes Fable. I go Swamp Push, and then I go Sink into Stupor Harbinger. I should be able to lock you down. Opponent doesn't fetch. They respect my Harbinger, it seems. No, they fetch now. Weird. Hmm. They fetch Mountain, okay. That's fine. I'm still gonna do the same. Same line. So Swamp Push. Untap, Sink into Stupor Harbinger. And now, of course, if they have both, they can kill the Harbinger. If not, they lose the game. Yeah, I think it's a good play. Like, sure, you have to play Magic. If you have Bolt, you get to play Magic. If you don't have Bolt, the game is over. I think it's a good deal. Yeah, and now I draw a counter spell, so it seems like the game is over. Because like there was a time where the the moon effect was Blood Moon, so that I can still cast Creativity on the Fable flipped. But now it's Harbinger, so you can't cast Creativity. Thinking about what to do. I think I want to cycle something. Maybe I cycle Cling to Dust. I should have played this Tamio instead of the bomb. But yeah, I'm holding up two counter spells. Doo-doo-doo. And we're gonna play match 5 soon. As soon as my opponent decides that the game is over. Two, 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 two. Doo-doo, 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 doo, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo. My love. Final round. Let's go. Kaito on top of my deck. I don't think it's great, but yeah, let's just bin it. I want cards in the graveyard for Murktide Regent. Also, play 3. Buongiorno, Viano. How long? Opponent goes turn 1, Ragavan. I had the chance of going subtlety. I decided not to. Maybe it was a mistake. Okay, I like both of these cards a lot. Land go. I don't have spells near up. I think I'll let him... No, I can't let him hit me with Ragavan. Because there's a frog on top. We played against blue-white energy. It wasn't Boros. Okay, a couple of 1/1s. Alright. I'm gonna go frog. Holding up snare. So they go Flage. I have to discard 2 cards. Maybe just subtlety if they go Flage. This way they don't gain tokens. Yeah. Let's go subtlety, pitch, snare. They can't attack. And then what do I do in my turn? I guess I just attack with frog. They will not chump. And then I play Merc. Okay, this is the classic spot where we just flood out and die. Uh, been here. Been here a lot today. Alright, no, let's be positive. Let's not be negative. We're in a good spot. Another frog on top. Do I like it? It's probably medium. I may actually not like it, you know? Nah, I lie. Let's like it. Then I play this. And pass. It's probably medium, actually, frog now. Frog is just fantastic turn 2. It just gets so medium later on. When it attacks, they clearly have a trick on their sleeve. What is their trick? What is this trick? Is it Throb and Charm? I guess it's Throb and Charm. Let's take this damage. Well, it's the same if it's Throb and Charm. I end up trying to gain cards anyway. I think I should block. If it's not Throb and Charm, what can it be? I think it's Throb and Charm, and it doesn't matter, right? I'll block. Show me what you got. If I had a blue card for my force. Unfortunately, I don't. No! No! I had a line! I could have discarded 2 to Frog and grow the Murktide. Alright, this is Shame Concession, Concede Match, Drop League. RIP. Sorry, viewers. I missed a very sweet line. I just realized it 1 second later, and this is just too much shame. I can't continue now. I'm gonna tell you goodbye. I won't even tell you to subscribe to the channel.